So we've got a Blackmores injury update. We're in a relatively good position. In fact, better than relatively good, in a very good position at the moment. The injury updates going forward, we normally talk about how many weeks they're going to miss, and we never know. And it's always a bit of a guess. So what we're going to try and do is say if someone has got a long-term injury, that means it'll be a long time before they play. Medium-term means it's more than a few weeks and we're not absolutely sure how long. And short-term means there is some chance they'll play this week, but they probably won't. So when we say short-term, medium-term, long-term, that's what we're trying to say, which stops me from saying 2 to 3 weeks, which turns into 18 weeks, which we quite often can do. So that's where we're going to go. And an update on where we are injury-wise. Lockie Keefe hurt his hamstring last week, and now so he is short-term, meaning I don't think he'll play this weekend, but he won't be far away. Brent McCaffrey is medium term. He's still recovering from his knee reconstruction, so he'll be medium to longer term only because we're going to give him plenty of time. Matthew Scharenberg's in a similar position, but he's probably in advance of Brent, and whilst he's probably still medium term because he's got some work to do, he's in pretty good shape, so he'll be relatively soon medium though, if you understand what I mean. The other bit of good news, 2 bits of good news, is that both Ben Reid and Jared Witts will play in the VFL on Saturday in Geelong, so that'll be their first game for the 2 of them. So the fact that it's VFL means they've probably got modified time, but they're certainly in the game, which is good news. Clinton Young is still medium with his hamstring, meaning he'll be some weeks, not quite sure how many. He's training, but he's still a fair way off. Paul Seedsman is in full training, not available to play, meaning he hasn't quite done enough conditioning, so he won't be far away at all. So he's relatively available, but not for this week. Darcy Moore's in a similar position with his toe, where he is in full training, but he's just not quite available to play because of the conditioning element. And Jonathan Naas is in the same boat as well. So we're in, again, everybody out there is watching, can we all touch wood? Because we do need a bit of luck with this stuff. But we're in a pretty good position. And for the Carlton game, there were 4 of our more senior players who didn't play against Hawthorn. They will come back into the side. They didn't miss through injury, they just weren't selected for different reasons. So Swan, Pendlebury, Clokey and Blairy will all play. 4 pretty good players, I'm sure you'll all agree. And that's all part of, everyone needs to play some footy in the NAB Cup program, and they missed the first one. So they'll be fortunately available in Bendigo. So you better get there to see them play.